Hey everyone, welcome to the Learning Labs with Mrs. Williford. Today we are going to be focusing on what is a growth mindset. And I'm sure a lot of you have heard this term before. Now, before I can actually go on, you need to have finished the growth mindset quiz in your growth mindset interactive journal. So if you haven't done that, I need you to stop the video. I need you to go to your weekly planner and finish that quiz. Then you can come back and join us. Now that you've finished the quiz, you've seen that there's a lot of things that you may have assumed about intelligence and ability. So let's talk about what a growth mindset is first. The concept of the growth mindset comes from Dr. Carol Dweck. She's researched thousands of children and noticed that success is not about ability, but about mindset, how you perceive your intelligence or your abilities. Most of us have a fixed mindset. That means we assume our intelligence and abilities are what they are and they can't be changed. A growth mindset instead embraces the idea that through work and challenge and struggle, I can grow, I can learn, I can become smarter. A fixed mindset thinks about intelligence as well fixed. You're as smart as you possibly be, and you can't be any smarter. You can do what you do, and that's it. But in reality, our brain is like a muscle. It can grow, it can become smarter, it can become more flexible. So how do you do that? You do that through grit. Grit is all about making mistakes, taking chances. If you have grit, you have a growth mindset. So now you might ask yourself, well, how do I exercise my brain? How do I develop grit? There's 3 ways to do this. One way is asking questions. Anytime you're faced with something you don't know, the best thing to do is ask a question. Try to figure out, what is it about this skill that's tripping me up? Why can't I seem to get it? What do I need to do to grow towards it? Another thing is to change your mindset around effort and hard work. These are positive things. To learn something, it should be hard. If everything came easy to us, we wouldn't learn anything. So we need to pick challenges that do just that. They challenge us. And once we're challenged, we should enjoy being challenged. Growth mindset is all about finding that thing that's difficult and facing it head on, struggling, failing, coming back from that failure. That's what it means to have a growth mindset. A growth mindset means that you can learn. In fact, it means that you can learn anything.
Nobody's born smart. We all start at 0. Can't talk, can't walk, certainly can't do algebra. Adding, reading, riding a bike. Nobody's good at anything at first. There was a time when Einstein couldn't count to 10. And Shakespeare had to learn his ABCs just like the rest of us. Thankfully, we're born to learn. Slowly, surely, you stumble, slip, crawl, fall, and fail and fall. Frustrating, confusing, trying, struggling, until one day, you walk. One foot in front of the other, one idea on top of the next, each wrong answer making your brain a little bit stronger. Failing is just another word for growing, and you keep going. This is learning. Knowing that you'll get it, even if you haven't gotten it yet. Because the most beautiful, complex concepts in the whole universe are built on basic ideas that anyone, anywhere, can understand. Whoever you are, wherever you are, you only have to know one thing. You can learn anything.
Okay, we've covered the basics of what a growth mindset is. Now I'm going to ask that you go back to your interactive journal and you complete page 3. page 3 is going to ask you to reflect on your life as a learner. What was something that you learned to do 5 years ago that you didn't know before? What was something that you learned to do last year that you didn't know before? And what is something that you want to learn this year? This doesn't have to be about academics. This can be about anything. Maybe you wanted to learn how to ride your bike 5 years ago, or maybe you really wanted to learn how to draw. It doesn't have to be about schoolwork. It just has to be about something that you decided you were going to learn how to do. So 5 years ago, last year, and then I want you to choose something that you want to learn how to do this year. Once you're done with page 3, you stop. You don't need to turn in your interactive journal until Friday, because every day from now until Friday, we're going to build on these ideas, and every day you're going to watch a video and complete 1 to 2 more pages. Okay guys, that's it for me. Happy learning and see you tomorrow.